Hey, what is up viewers, my name is SDSK and welcome back to another video. Wow, it has been a long time since I said that. And I want to start by saying thank you to all the people that are still subscribed. And I know all the subscribers are actively subscribed. Some people may have just lost their passwords to their account, but there has to be a good fair amount of you that roll over the channel every few months and say, I'll give this guy another month to see if he uploads. And I appreciate that. I really do, and I'm making this video to hopefully give you some good news. First of all, I want to say that I'm officially back making videos, and second of all, I want to talk about why I went on this giant hiatus for 2.5 years. So to start off, yes, I am back making videos. It feels great to be back, but it's not on this channel. It'll be linked in the description below. It's called RUNWAY Co. Please do check it out. It would really mean a lot to me if you don't even have to subscribe, just watch a video, and if you like what you see, it's exactly what I used to do on this channel, then go ahead and subscribe. Again, link will be in the description below, RUNWAY Co. But with that said, let's have a conversation. Let's sit down and talk about what happened 2.5 to 3 years ago. And what I've been doing for that whole time. Well, to start off, a few months before I went off the grid, I was partnered by Maker Studios. By the way, if this comes off really weird, I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head. I don't want to have a script for this. I just wanted to kind of let it flow naturally. So if I stutter, if I mess up anything, I'm just going to go with the flow. So, yes, I was partnered by Maker Studios. Now, this was a very big step for me. It's a very big deal because it was like the first step in making this YouTube job a reality. It was like the first time where you get to monetize your videos and say that you're a partner. It was exciting times. But a few months after it, as exciting as that was, real life had a lot of things happening. So in January of 2017, three big things happened. First of all, I moved out of my parents' house so that I could go to college. I moved into an apartment, and I was living on my own for the first time, and I was in the second year of college at this time. And I also decided that I wanted to pursue a career in filmmaking. Now, I'd always loved movies as a kid, but watching movies at theaters and making them are obviously just different things. And so the main reason why I took the break and the hiatus was to give myself some time to focus on filmmaking. I hadn't really worked with a crew before. I hadn't worked with these advanced softwares and these big computers and the studios and everything. I wanted to kind of focus on that. And, I was fortunate enough to go to a college that afforded me these kind of facilities, so I wanted to take advantage of those, and that's what I did. Now, what was originally supposed to be like a 2-month break ended up going a little bit longer, and then a little bit longer, and somewhere along the way, there was this huge PewDiePie fiasco that happened, and along that time, Maker Studios just kind of let a whole bunch of people go, including me, and to be honest, I was actually one of the people that wasn't too upset about this. I was kind of like, I accepted it. I was like, this is actually probably for the best. Since I haven't been motivated enough to make these videos, I think it's best that I was just, the company I just split up. And that was probably the cleanest way that could have worked out. So I guess it was for the best in the end. But anyway, 2 years later, here I am now. I've officially graduated. I have a degree in film, and I have a few short films under my belt that I'm very proud to have made, like productions that I did not think I would be capable of handling, but here I am having helmed them. And obviously it's not just like a one-man project. I'm not running and gunning and doing everything like how I was 2 years ago. These are productions where there's crew that has, there's a cinematographer, there's a producer, there's an assistant camera, there's an assistant director, there's a whole bunch of actors. It's like this whole process, and I love every second of it. But for the past few years, it doesn't mean that I just kind of ignored YouTube. I wasn't like, what's YouTube? I don't know what that is. I was still very active. I was still watching a lot of content. I was monitoring the channels whenever I could, but mainly what I was doing was trying to conceptualize and make this new channel that I had in mind. Because if you go back to the last few months of videos that I made on this channel, one thing you may pick up on it is the fact that I didn't want to just do walkthroughs. I wanted to kind of create a conversation around video games and movies, and I like to talk about this stuff and have a kind of a community where you can feel comfortable going there and sharing your thoughts about something, and this was what really interested me. So over the last 2 years, while I was focusing on film, I also tried to do this. I tried to see how I could create this community, what would I need, and how would I, just kind of taking my experience of having made videos for a few years on this website, and just kind of my social media experience and experience talking to other people and developers and stuff, and trying to figure out how to put it all into one place and create like a community around it. And I'm happy to say that after a few months of work now, that it exists. Now, it's not like a final, like this is exactly where we are, there's no further goals or anything. We're still early, obviously, but we're at a place that we think is very presentable. And I say we because this is not just me, this is a team now. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to just re-upload to this channel. There's a lot, like this channel has a lot of content on it, and I would never want to delete all that, and I would never want to like take that away because I grew up with this channel. If you watch the first videos and if you watch this video, you'll notice the difference immediately. But I think I wanted to come back, but I didn't want to come back with this channel. And now that there is a crew as well working on this project with me, this is not just me wanting to build this community. The best thing that we thought was to create this new look, this new kind of start from scratch. And the channel has been up for a few weeks now, and the website's been up for a few months now, and since we launched, we've been working away at trying to fix any mistakes we can, and it's been like a crazy, like, trying different thumbnail looks and figuring out how the website should look, and and how the Instagram video like posts should go up. Like, it's been this whole process, and I could have made this video earlier and said, hey, I made this new channel, check it out, but I wanted to make this video once I was happy with where that channel was, once I was happy with Great White & Co. was, and I can finally say that it's ready. We've been decorating the house. We have this whole place, and we've been decorating it for the past few weeks, and now I can finally open the doors for you guys to come on in. That's a terrible metaphor, or maybe it's a good one, depending on who you are. But yeah, it's ready. There are a whole bunch of videos, like hours worth of content. So if you like walkthroughs, there's that's plenty of that. We're also working on other content on the channel as well, so you can keep your eyes and peepers open for that, if that's what you like. We also have a website, like I said, where we're actively writing and we're trying to put out as much content. Again, this is just it's a lot of stuff that we have in mind, and we're taking it one step at a time, but I think I'm finally happy to announce it for you guys to take a look at it. Again, it'll be the only link in the description below, and even if a fraction of you guys check it out and subscribe, or just stick around, then I would appreciate it. And I also want to say, in this process of the past few months that I've been making these videos, and writing these articles and everything, one thing I kept coming back to, because this video I've been putting off for a long time, because I just didn't know exactly what to say. I tried trying to script it, but I couldn't. It just felt too awkward. And all right. So this channel has been a huge part of my life for a few years, and like I said, I grew up with this channel, and there's been a lot of, from the subscribers that watch all the videos to the friends that I made in the comment sections and the people that I played Call of Duty with during the summer. Like this channel has been crazy for me, and in the process of starting from scratch, I kind of understand, it kind of puts things into perspective. And I want to say a huge thank you to every single person, once again, who took the time to subscribe and watch the videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it. If you care and if you are interested and you want to join me on this next endeavor, then again, link will be in the description below. But if you don't, and if you think this is where our paths divide, then thank you very much. This is my third time doing this. I'm going to try not to mess it up, although I may have messed up already. Who knows? But this is probably the most genuine. That's why there's so many uhs and ums and oohs. But I thank you once again for watching. Check out Great White & Co. It really does, it's something that we've been working very hard on. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see your beautiful faces on the flip side.